Race course and joined by Stacie Clark-Rogers with the TAA and talk about the TAA, Stacie, and just how important it is for these retired thoroughbreds.
Well, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance is an industry initiative. So it was started by the thoroughbred industry. It's important to all of us, including haggards and all the veterinarians that support it. Keeneland was an industry supporter from the beginning. Breeders' Cup was one of the seed sponsors, as well as the Jockey Club. We've all gotten together, and over the last 8 to 10 years, we've seen a lot of great movement for this industry and support for programs like RRP, the TAA. So we're real proud of that, and we're real proud of partnerships and sponsorships with things like the haggards.
And we were, as Stacie was mentioning, this is Stuart Brown with Haggard, and talk a little bit about that relationship and the long-standing relationship that you've had with the TAA.
Yeah, you know, as we sit here today, this is a sort of an intersection of a lot of really important relationships that we share, you know, within the industry. Our relationship here in the community of horsemen, you know, that exist in the bluegrass here that we serve as veterinarians in the community, and the horses that we care for on a daily basis from conception to their athletic careers all the way through retirement. And so the partnerships we have, like with folks like Keeneland here that we do so much with, that's vital to our industry, all the great things that they provide in an association, but to be aligned with a group like the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance that provides a foundation for all that kind of happens today within our industry for aftercare, because it's really not so much as a duty, it's an obligation and responsibility that we have for the horses that we get to see and compete every day. So they provide the foundational support for other initiatives like the RRP and for Canter and for other groups that create, you know, vocations for other horses to go into a career after racing. So it's just an essential element of everything we stand for in racing today.
Absolutely, and you were mentioning all of the projects, all of the events that you guys do. Just how important is that to just gain support?
Well, I think, you know, I'm from Canada, so I think in hockey rinks, and we need to build infrastructure to find the hockey players, and we need to build infrastructure to find the best thoroughbreds. We've seen a great turnaround in the last 5 years where the thoroughbred is starting to get to the highest place in the equine sports outside of racing, and the thoroughbred was the horse, and now it really is turning around. Things are coming to a point where programs like the RRP and the TIPS program, horse shows, are all getting us to a place where the thoroughbred can be highlighted outside of racing. This is an exceptional horse. It does great things with horse shows and therapy programs, prison programs. So, I mean, it's been really good to see this industry get together and really promote the animal that we really care about.
The animal does so much for us, and we should do so much for them. We appreciate all that you both do for the industry. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Gabby.